Hey, Mark. How's it going?
Okay, I'm just wrapping up the creation of torrent files.
Cool.
So
That compile error you pasted, that was something. Lava torrent.
yeah, that was the library I've settled on for creating the torrent files, and it's apparently trying to help us by using threading. And
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing about Rust that really seems to be truly standard. It's like everybody just rolls their own for the most part.
well, the pet peeve is the result type. There's a standard result type, and maybe about, I don't know, 60-70% of crates use it.
I think I lost you, Mark.
Uh, just
60-70%
of crates maybe use the standard result type or something that's compatible with it.
Yeah, and then you start mixing in anyhow. I know.
Well, actually, anyhow, sort of smooths over a lot of the differences.
When it works.
Well, the standard thing that I do is when I can't convert it, like I get an error like the one that I posted, all that I do is take the error and log it, convert it to a string with a format and stick it in an anyhow.
Oh, hello, team.
Oh,
Hello.
I brought a guest.
Hello.
Say
Hey,
hello.
cute girl.
Hi. What's your name?
What's
oh
your name?
no. Oh no, the boss is here. We gotta look professional.
She can't hear us, so we can't
wait,
talk
wait.
to her.
Wait. I will make sure you can.
Sachi, can you hear them? Huh. Ask her again, Christian.
What's your name?
What's your name, Sachi?
Sachi.
Say it loud.
Sachi.
Sachi.
Sachi. Wow. Are you shy? You look shy. Don't
No,
be
she's
shy.
not.
Nobody here bites hard.
Nobody
anyways.
bites.
How old are you, Sachi?
How old are you? How old are you?
Show us fingers. Can you show us how many fingers you are?
Your fingers.
4.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Oh
So-
my God.
Such a big girl. Oh my goodness. I have a little girl and a little boy, but my little girl is, well, a little bit bigger. My little girl is
12. His daughter is 12. Yeah. She has a cousin who's 12.
12. But I remember when my daughter was your age, she was just as cute as you are.
She's kind of sad because her sister is at school and she has nobody to play with until lunchtime.
Same with my son, so they get bored.
Yes, and then they come to parents for entertainment.
Yes. And thank you for entertaining her today. Okay, I will share my screen and I will start with an update today because I just came off the demo that I did with you all and had some good conversations. And Elliot, feel free to add color to what I'm going to say. So generally, I presented 3 things. One is the Docker integration. I think that went well, and I think we were able to make people understand how it is built and what the issues are. And I sort of hand waved around the issue of Docker push and signature matching between Pyrsia and Docker and all of that. So that went as planned. I
The
said
hand waving one is planned.
hand waving went as per plan because we all expected that question, and then we knew how to answer that. So and the demo worked as well. The Docker pull worked, so I did not have to do anything other than Docker compose build and just run it. and the configuration worked as well. Then I did the CLI. I showed the peer-to-peer connections and then showed the CLI, and they worked as expected. One thing that happened was that I ran the entire thing setup last night, and then when I went to bed, I just closed my laptop and just left it. Things were running in background, and that crashed my laptop. So this morning I started from scratch. So there is some leak somewhere, but it's not unexpected. There is some of that. And then Elliot presented the BitTorrent Synapse side of the story, and there were the most discussions we had were around how do we ensure that people can trust what is coming in and out of Pyrsia, and that was the discussion. And I gave them some context on the stuff that we are building, the blockchain effort, the signature work, the signatures, and the compatibility work that Mark and Mithali and other people are doing. So they understand that these are initial days of the project, and there are pieces being built, and over time they will start connecting to each other. So that is my update. This is exciting demo meeting today.
Cool. Quick question. Is the demo for the BitTorrent client something you can show to us as well, Elliot? Or not today, maybe, but
I think we did.
I
that would
already
be
did.
interesting.
Yeah.
I already
We
did.
did
Maybe
it.
I wasn't there.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a recording.
Yeah. So in the Zoom recordings log I think it is called high performance sharing or something, but I'll send you a link to that one.
Great.
So we did this a few weeks ago. But
I was probably still in Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I was not there to. Please share it in the
I'll
Slack.
share that link on Slack, and you can all see it. And the thing that I want to, so there were some steps that were missing that I will document and create tickets if that is indeed missing part, or we need to write more documentation for that. But that was I had to use some dev tooling.
Having these steps in the README would be nice as well.
Yeah. So I'll add them either directly to README for whatever I know, but for things that are missing, then I'll ask questions. Okay.
Cool.
So that is me for today.
Well, reminding of README, there was a suggestion from Erwin that whether we should keep one README for all the things, and I think I kind of like that. That is at the root rather than having individual READMEs and modules. So I think we can remove them and update only one
README. So I'll create a ticket for that, and I'll start putting my experience into it, like how I followed it and what was missing, and then we can add more things. Elliot, you want to go next, since we're talking about the demo, and if you had anything to add, you can continue from there.
I can go real quick. Yeah, my internet connection is a little unstable. Did the demo. Also went ahead and put together a blog entry. Yori, if you have any additions to that, I would really appreciate them before it goes live. But otherwise, I think I think I've added everything I can think of. So if anybody else wants to take a look at it, that'd be great.
I'll invite Baruch to actually just read through it and see if it makes sense for somebody with little context.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I've got today. So,
okay.
Thanks, guys.
Who wants to go next?
I can quickly. So I cleaned up actually my issues that were still open after the blocking and pull request merging. So that's all fixed now. And then I looked into some pull requests, left some comments, and I assigned the Docker push issue to myself and started looking into that again and getting my head around it again.
Mm-hmm.
We'll share in comments soon.
Okay, thanks.
That's it.
Okay, so I have been working on the generation of torrent files. I am wrapping that up and expect to have a pull request out shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for me, Yeah, I continue work on the blockchain. I added the configuration information in the blockchain that the other node could to easy to set up the blockchain.
Okay. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
I can go next. So yesterday I was basically merging the pull requests which were blocking me, and I started working on Docker integration for the manifest.
Okay. Hey, one comment I have, and I'll put it in a ticket. So we do /Pyrsia node and -p for ping. And when I saw -p, I put a port number against it. So that was confusing. So we might need to come up with a different, alphabet for pinging, or maybe just do a --ping, but I'll put that in a ticket.
Okay, sure.
Christian, Chris, you want to have another update on blockchain stuff?
Chris, you can go ahead. You have more to report than I do.
Yesterday, I was working on the technical blog that I'm writing, and I will continue doing so today.
Okay.
For me, so I'm working to integrate with Tendermint. I've abandoned the Gradle approach. The Maven approach seems to already be working way better. And I reviewed Chris's stuff yesterday, and today I'm just going to continue and try and hook into Tendermint and follow their example. I am going to have to modify it a bit though, because their example is based on Gradle, which is just not going to work. I opened a ticket with the actual Google Gradle plugin GitHub website, and there's 75 other tickets there, so I'm not real hopeful they're going to get to it, but I did my good citizen thing and opened a ticket.
Thank you. Okay, Baruch, did you have anything for us?
Yeah, so I ran the README just as a user to try and see if it holds water. It was like a mixed bag. I have a document with comments. Some of them are purely from usability point of view.
Yeah.
The other is I tried to build a CLI on Mac OS. It didn't work because it doesn't work. Right, I think so, right? It probably only builds in Ubuntu.
It did build for me on macOS.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
maybe,
it works on.
Maybe it's something else, and then it's probably just not the README is not good enough to build.
Good enough, yeah. So
so this is me.
So I was going to ask you, can you take that document and create a ticket in To Do and say that all these things need to be fixed, and we'll get on it.
Yeah, most of it is just I will create bunch of tickets.
Yeah.
And most of them, it's just how we do things. So I can just go ahead and once you acknowledge that that's the way to do, just change the wording or the order or anything. And for building it on macOS, I'll probably attach a log, and then we can look at it.
Thank you. So my goal is I did the first demo and I had to fill in some of the gaps, and I think Baruch's experience is similar. So my goal is by the end, if in the next couple of demos, we should get to a stage where we can start with a blank Mac machine, or even if you want to insist on an Ubuntu machine, then a blank environment, run some steps, and we should have a demoable Pyrsia.
Yeah, that's
and
what
whatever those steps are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
yep.
And in very significant detail, I should not have to read other things. It should be like that right there.
But I think we're talking about two things here. So the README is focused to developers who are building it, and the website documentation should focus on installing it, which should be way more simple. It doesn't require installing Rust and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they should actually just take the binary and install it, right?
Yeah, the apt-get install or the Docker. Docker whatever, compose up.
Okay.
Both of them should be in the README in full. Just my 2 cents on that. It's kind of sad. I worked really hard on updating all the READMEs to be up to date, and to hear that they're that bad now, it's kind of sad. So I'm sorry you had that experience, because they were much better.
It shouldn't be on the README, because README is for the developers. I think for the users.
Both are going to land on it. So With how SEO works, it's both are going to happen. So they should be in both places.
And not just SEO. When you think of open source project, people come onto the GitHub and trust that more than the flashy website. So they're going to land there, and if they see something broken, they're going to trust. Yeah.
I think the getting started in the README should be getting started with development, and then we should have a section on top of it, probably like how to install.
Yeah, both we should have. So yeah, let's. I'll just create some tickets and sort of also share some examples of good user experiences there on the README, and we'll go from there. Okay. Anything else for stand up or after stand up updates? No. Okay. Maybe next time we can have some demos. Okay, then that's it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye.